I think he thinks I'm going to feed him, but little does he know, I have nothing to feed him with. Random pigeons. Okay, I want to talk about emotional credit accounts. Now, if you're in a marriage relationship or a romantic relationship, or if you're ever thinking about being in one, listen up because this is important. You both have emotional credit accounts, and these accounts need to be added to regularly if you're going to keep your relationship healthy. And if you overdraw, well, you're going to end up in interest payments up to your ears. So you think the interest on credit cards is high, 15 to 20%. But you can't imagine the interest that comes with your emotional credit account. So say, for example, paying into your emotional credit account with your significant other looks like this. You listen to them. You talk to them about things that they're interested in. You're there for them when they need you. You rejoice when they rejoice. You weep when they weep. You do things together that you both enjoy. Seems like there's an infinite number of ways to pay into this emotional credit account. Unfortunately, there's also an infinite number of ways to withdraw from this account. And when you do withdraw, there are interest payments. Say, for example, I've been paying into my emotional credit account with my wife for a long time. Now, one night I need to work late, and of course I call and say, hey, I gotta work late. Or maybe I even forget to call, and I just don't show up. And she's left wondering, where is he? She calls me worried, where are you at? I say, oh, I had to work late, I forgot to tell you. Well, because I have so much emotional credit built up, it's not okay, but it's okay. She's not gonna yell and scream at me. She's not gonna threaten to leave me. She's not gonna leave me because she knows that I love her, because I've been showing her that. I've been paying into this emotional credit balance for a long time. Now let's say that you make that withdrawal a lot. Okay? You charge up your balance with your significant other very often, and you kind of take that relationship for granted. You're not paying back with interest the emotional credit that you're using up all the time. Well, after a number of years, your interest payments are going to be so high that you're never going to be able to repay it. And one night you're not going to come home from work on time, or some little thing is going to go wrong, and there's just nothing left. And people wonder why their spouse just walks away and says, I don't love you. I don't know if I've ever loved you. And they're left standing there wondering why. Well, it's because their emotional credit is all used up. And they have so much interest to repay that it would take several lifetimes for them to get back to the point where they can make those withdrawals without worrying about it. So this is just a reminder to anybody who's in a relationship, an emotionally significant relationship with somebody else. Pay regularly into your emotional credit balance so that when tough times come, and they always do, so that when tough times come, when your relationship is stressed, it's not going to be stressed to the breaking point. You're giving yourself some leeway there. Also remember that this works both ways. It takes two of you to make this work for a lifetime.